Hello and welcome everyone. My name is Sally Pinto and I'm from the Yonkers Newark Neighborhood Naturally Occurring Retirement Community. We launched back in January of 2020 and we're here to serve seniors 60 plus in Northeast Yonkers. We have lots of fun programs and activities, and we also have a lot of resources for you as well. Our programs include meditation chair yoga, body mind fitness, bingo, and any other programs that you might be interested, like arts and gardening. We have our resource specialist, Alexa Smith, who can help you with finding services and activities out there for you, as well as our nurse, Barbara Simone, who can help answer your health-related questions. We're here for you, we're here for our community, and we look forward to seeing you in our programs. Enjoy.
Hello, everybody. I'm Alexa Smith, the resource specialist with the Yonkers Newark. I'm here to help with application assistance, referrals for home delivered meals, and transportation services will be coming soon. We also offer Zoom activities and Zoom programs. And if you have any other questions or concerns, I'm here to help. Thank you so much and enjoy the program.
Welcome. I'm Barbara Simone, registered nurse. I recently retired from Westchester County's Health Department as a public health nurse. I am now here to try to assist you with any medical or preventive care issues. Enjoy this program, and I'm looking forward to working with you.
Let's switch sides. Feeling that pull down your neck. Trying to release any tension here. Keeping our shoulders loose. We're gonna loosen up our legs when we do the workouts on the ground, but right now we want to keep our shoulders loose. We can feel good about movement, feel good about our overhead reach. Anything we need to do with our shoulders today, start now by prepping. 3, 2, 1. This next one is a big fan. I'm a big fan of this one. We take our thumb, find one of the muscles, find a tight spot in your arm. And we're going to spend 30 seconds on each side. Now, this exercise might give you a hint where I am, just for fun. So, I tend to find that the most tension hangs out near my elbow. Spend a little bit of time up there, side to side, up and down, while you rotate through your wrist. You may find that this loosens up your wrist and your forearm. It might be a bit tense. It might be a little bit painful. Go easy on it. We don't need to stress it out. We just need to help it relax and unwind. A little bit of tension, a little bit of movement. 3, 2, 1. Many of you have had jobs that require a lot of forearm work. Maybe this one is really beneficial for you. Some of you might not feel like you have anything at all. That's okay. It will be preventive care. Ten more seconds. 3, 2, 1. Anything that's feeling tight, give it a little bit of movement. See if our whole upper body is ready to hold us upright. See if our core is tense. And let's go over the exercises. So, first one, sit to stand. My chair is especially low today, so I get to work on an especially deep squat. Next one, we'll be sitting up, using our core, not leaning onto our backs, not arching forward, and then reaching over our heads side to side as far as we can. And then we'll pick up one leg, push into it, pick up the other one, push into it, switching sides for that whole 40 seconds. And then finally, we're going to challenge ourselves to keep our arms up overhead as straight as we can, and then rotate side to side. Then the exercises that you will be doing, if you don't want to be on the ground, you can stand behind, and from here, using your core nice and tight, rotate, bend over. Rotate, bend over to the side. Try not to round through your back. Keep from coming here. Stay tight as you lunge side to side. Then we'll come back, holding onto the chair. I don't have anything here. Picking up, coming up onto our toes, like this one. Hold on to the chair. If you feel like it, you can reach up one hand at a time. Next one, one knee. You can even pull on it. Your hand on the chair, pull on it. Here, and then last one, we'll bend over, stretching through the hamstrings again, keeping our core nice and tight. Hold on to the chair as well. You can even use the chair to help you get down a little further. Looking for that tension through the back of the legs. As soon as we feel it anywhere else, that's gone. We've gone far enough, and then we can come back up. So back through here, come back up, back down, come back up. All right, the rest of us will be on the ground, starting here. On our backs, one leg up, out, and in. Out, and in. Forward fast, we're pulling up. Ooh. Next one, we're coming up, feet out wide, feet long. Sorry. Come up as high as you can, back down. Start to feel tension through your neck, through your hands behind your neck. Come up and back down. You can get all the way up here. Fantastic. No need. All you need to do is find a little bit of tension through your core. After which, have our knees out to the side, and then, have our feet out to the side, and then we'll bridge up onto our hips, and then back down. Knees bent in, bridge up onto the hips, and then back down. And finally, again, using the core, come up, and we're gonna reach down, try to touch one side, and then touch the other one. All right. So those would be the 4 exercises on the ground, 4 exercises in the chair, starting with the squat. Hope you guys are ready. And when we're transitioning from here to there, give us a little extra time for movement, time to place ourselves wherever we need to be. But without further ado, sitting to standing. Ready? 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Trying to breathe deeply through the nose. Exhale through the mouth. 20 seconds to go. Keeping core nice and tight, shoulders back. Using our legs, driving up through the heels. 3, 2, 1, and rest. Five seconds. We're reaching overhead in 3, 2, 1. Remember, reaching without compensating anywhere. Core, not going here, not leaning back. Just going as far as we can. Nice, straight spinal alignment. Twenty seconds to go. And 3, 2, 1. Shoulders are starting to feel warm. Let's let them relax. This next one, pick our leg up as high as you can. If you're only getting it to here, that's all right. It's not a problem. We're looking for that stretch to the outside of the hip, outside of the thigh, a little bit into the knee, as long as it's not painful. Ready? 3, 2, 1, go. Push down, get that stretch. Next one up. 20 seconds to go. If you want to hang out on one side a little bit longer, hold that stretch for a couple more seconds. That's fine as well. And 3, 2, 1, rest. We're gonna bring the arms up overhead for the next one. So find a good shoulder position. I find that I tend to shrug my shoulders up when I try to get my arms overhead. That puts a lot of tension in my neck. Ends up making my head feel a little swollen, a little aggravated. So let's try to keep our shoulders back and down and then reach up as high as we can without them coming up here. So if we can keep them about here, that would be ideal. All right. Let's go ahead in 3, 2, 1, and twisting. Twist just through the upper back, thoracic spine. Twenty seconds to go. And twist a little bit farther. Great. You can feel your shoulder blade pull into your back. Awesome. Three, 2, 1, and rest. All right, a little bit longer. We're gonna have about 30 seconds or so. Transition onto the ground. You guys can come down here. We'll get onto our back. First one's gonna be out and around with one leg. Now, I have my head up to talk to you, but I recommend you keep it on the ground. It's a lot more comfortable in the neck. You can probably see me here anyway. Can you hear me? I hope so. All right. I hope you're ready. Got about 10 more seconds. And 3, 2, 1. Here we go. While you're here, think about, you can even have your hands under your butt if you'd like, but think about keeping your lower back flat to the ground. That'll challenge your core a little bit more. It'll challenge your hip musculature a little bit more. Make this exercise a little bit better. Twenty seconds. Three, 2, 1, and rest. All right, for this next one, where our legs are long, we're coming up here. Try not to fight it too much. So if you end up, going like this to get yourself up, just relax. Focus on the tension where you want it to be, right in the core. Keep your eyes looking straight up at the ceiling. So we're not tensing the neck. We're not rounding through the neck too much. And come up only as high as you feel comfortable using right here. All right, 3, 2, 1, here we go. Remember, if you're only coming up this far, that's all right as well. All we're looking to do is put a little bit of tension right through here. 20 seconds. And 3, 2, 1, rest. Head back on the ground, feet up at 90 degrees. Pull your feet in as close as you can to your butt. So from here, we're gonna drive up. Now think about lifting your hips first and then one vertebrae at a time, as best as you can, until your hips are in line with your knees and your shoulders. So one straight line and then back down. We're looking through for some tension through the back of the legs, through the butt, working out the back of our body. All right, ready? And 3, 2, 1, here we go. 40 seconds. You can do these slow, you can do these fast, just as long as you keep working. That's all that matters. Ten seconds to go. 3, 2, 1, and rest. Keep the feet in the same spot. Retuck them if you like. We're gonna be reaching side to side. Again, you don't have to rush through this one. Just find the tension in the right spot, right in your core. Try to leave it out of your neck. If you want to hold your hands here while you do so, relieve a little bit of tension in your neck, that's fine as well. We're just gonna rotate side to side. In 3, 2, 1, here we go. Again, no speed requirements. Just looking for the right spots. Looking to work through our core. We can do this together. Let's keep working hard. On Wednesday is going to be even more wonderful the harder we work. Ten seconds to go. 3, 2, 1. Rest. Slow transition. Take your time. Grab some water. We're going to take about 20 more seconds for everybody to get back in their chair, take a little sip, a little bit of a breather. We're going to start round 2 just shortly. All right, 10 seconds now. Hope you're ready. Let's find our legs in a good spot. If you remember from before, you can alter the distance in between your feet to get a slightly different workout for your legs. 3, 2, 1, here we go. Ten seconds to go. 3, 2, 1, rest. Sit it back down. So, if anything's feeling tight, give it a little bit of movement. We're gonna find that core position, find that nice straight spine again as we reach up and over our head. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Here we go. 10 seconds. 3, 2, 1, and rest. Come on back down. Let's get our legs ready to pick them up. Stretch out through the hips. Get the outside of the legs nice and warm. Now, this is the opposite work that we're doing from what we're doing when we're on the ground doing those glute bridges. When we're doing the glute bridges, I want you to think about the inside of the thigh. When we're doing these, think about the outside of the thigh. 3, 2, 1. Again, you can hold this for a little bit longer. I might hold mine for a couple more seconds this round. Depends on how fast you want to work. That movement of just picking up your leg and putting it down is part of the workout. The more you do that, the more you refine that ability. The longer you hold these stretches, the more length you'll find through that leg, through the outside of the leg. 20 seconds. Three, 2, 1, and rest. Find yourself back in the seat, your perfect posture. You don't feel any pain and tension. Just feeling nice, evenly balanced shoulders, back, core, chest. All feels ready to work. And in 5 seconds, arms up overhead, rotating. 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Again, focusing on keeping the shoulders from shrugging up too high. Seconds. You rotate any further. And 3, 2, 1. Rest. And let's make our way onto the ground. Time. So a few more seconds to get situated here. While we do so, thinking about where we're aiming to fix this exercise. So this time we're going to go in and then out, changing it up slightly. Same exercise, just opposite direction. Again, keeping that lower back tight to the ground, fighting till when we're out here or close to out here. You might be up here, that's okay too. When we're close to out here, we can still feel a connection between our lower back and the ground. If we are ready, we're going to go in 3, 2, 1. Twenty seconds to go. And 3, 2, 1. Rest. Next one, legs will be straight out again. Fine. Look for that connection between the lower back. This one's not as easy. It's okay if you have a little bit of an arch because our legs are flat. But as we come up, we'll flatten down. Flatten down. And we're going to do that in 3, 2, 1. If you're only coming up to here, Maybe hold it for a little bit, second longer, and then down. And then bring it up, feel the squeeze, and relax. You can come up a little bit higher, great. You don't have to, come back down. Up, and relax. It's on your own. Find a pace that works for you. Find a height that works for you. Focus in here. 20 seconds to go. Ten seconds. 3, 2, 1, and relax. Bring those feet up again. All right. So, like I was talking about earlier, focusing on the inner thighs. To do so, to make it easier on yourself, walk your feet out a little bit further and then bring your knees in towards each other. So by holding your knees in towards each other while you raise your hips, you'll feel a little bit of tension through the inside of your legs. That's what we're aiming for. So let's go ahead in 3, 2, 1. Twenty seconds. And 3, 2, 1. Rest down, reset your feet, pull them in a little bit further. Find a spot that's comfortable for your neck as we come up, and we're going to rotate side to side for this next one. One more deep breath. And 3, 2, 1. Pick your chest up, rotate, find the tension in the right spots. Reach for those heels. You can go a little bit farther, a little bit farther. Kill yourself. Just find one that works. Make it work hard for you. Without too much tension in any of the wrong spots. Ten seconds to go. 3, 2, 1. Rest. Come on back up. As much water as you want. Find our way to our seat for the last round. So if you feel like you haven't worked hard enough today, now's the time. We'll have about 15 more seconds to get situated, mentally prepare. Best squats we've done all day. Maybe we can speed them up a little bit more. Maybe we can change the angle of the feet on every rep. Up to you. Challenge yourself. Just keep that core tight and shoulders back the whole time. This is as much part of the exercise as any other aspect. Moving fast, not as important as keeping our core shoulders tight. We don't want to sacrifice any of that just for speed. So here we go in 3, 2, 1. Come on up, sit back down. Twenty seconds to go. 10 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Rest. Sit it back down. Now we're reaching overhead. You should be proud of how you worked on that last one. 1 exercise down, 7 to go. Still keep pushing yourself hard on these next one. Core tight, shoulders back. 3, 2, 1. Reaching overhead, back and forth. Again, not so much worried about speed. We are about accuracy of the movement. Maybe if your arm has only been getting to here, you're trying to reach it up a little bit higher. 20 seconds. Ten seconds. 3, 2, 1, and rest. Since we're working so hard this last round, for this next one, I'm going to count 10 seconds, 10 seconds, 10 seconds, 10 seconds. I'll let you know when to switch. So it'll be more of a stretch than an active workout. Get a little bit longer through the outside. Going to rest our heart for this next bit. In 10 seconds, we'll go ahead. Right leg up. 3, 2, 1. We're holding. Pushing down. Find that stretch. Maybe you feel it in your hip. Maybe you feel it underneath here. Your knee a little bit, as long as it's not painful. It's all right. 3, 2, 1. Bring it down. Pick up the other side. Hold it. 3, 2, 1. Down. Go back to the first side. Find that stretch. 3, 2, 1. Down. Back up. On the last side. And we're holding. And 3, 2, 1. Bring it down. Let your legs loose. Reset your core. This time, instead of up and rotate, we're just going to go up and down with both arms. And if you want to, rotate while you're doing that. And then maybe for another side, rotate and go up. That's up to you. We're just going to change the exercise up a little bit. I want to get a little bit more overhead movement instead of just hanging out up there. I know that can get tense. That can get tense in the shoulders and the neck. So find a spot where you can just groove the pattern. Yeah, here we go. In 3, 2, 1. Up and down. Twenty seconds to go. And 3, 2, 1. Rest. Transition period starting now. Let's get on down to the mat. We have 4 exercises left to go today. So, extra challenge for this one. Stick your hands underneath your hips. Give your hips a little bit of elevation. We're going to go out as far as we feel comfortable. We feel tension here. And if we start to lose it, don't go any further. So if we come out to here and then we're starting to angle our back up as such, come in a little bit farther, a little bit tighter. So from here and out and out. Trying to use both legs this time. Extra challenge for the last round. Let's About 10 seconds, find ourselves situated. And 3, 2, 1, out and around. We got last exercise, last 4. So let's challenge ourselves to work a little bit harder. "20 seconds to go. If you want to, go out and back in. Change up the direction. And 3, 2, 1, rest. 1 floor exercise down, 3 to go. Let's get our legs long. Find some core tension. Now, for this one, 4 times, I'm gonna come up and just hold for 10 seconds. So either here or somewhere here. If you're all the way up here, you're not gonna find any tension. This won't be much of an exercise. But find a spot, just coming up off the ground, 10 seconds, so we're gonna relax. Then we're gonna come up, 10 seconds, relax, 4 times. So let's do this together. Ready? 3, 2, 1, come on up, 10. 3, 2, 1, relax, and back up, 10. 3, 2, 1, relax. Now, if you want to try a different angle, go ahead and come on up. 10. 3, 2, 1, and down. Last one, all together now. Ready? And up. 10. 3, 2, 1, more down, and reset the feet, wind them out. Feel that helps. Drop them in. We're aiming for that inner thigh activation. 10 seconds. So we use our glutes to bridge. The bridges in 3, 2, 1. Ten seconds to go. Three, 2, 1, and rest. All right, we have the penguin for the last one. This time, let's go a little bit faster. Let's challenge ourselves to work as hard as we can for these last 40 seconds. So 10 seconds, take another deep breath or 2. And 3, 2, 1, here we go. Working faster, working faster. "20 seconds. Keep working, maybe speed it up a little bit more. This is the last one. Keep going. You can finish. You can finish. 10. 3, 2, 1. And relax. Slow transition. Find some water if you'd like. Come back to the seat. right, let's find ourselves into our chair. Find a nice comfortable position wherever you are. Maybe you want to sit on the ground. I don't know. I would actually approve of that. A big part of my practice is trying to avoid using chairs as much as possible. It's a little bit better on the hips. It'll help you keep your knees a little bit healthier. Sitting cross-legged also forces you when you're on the ground to shift positions more, meaning you're not as stagnant as much. So it's fine. Whatever spot is most comfortable for you. And, you know, in practicing what I preach, I'll sit down here with you. So as we get into our mindfulness piece, let's start to deepen our breath. Lengthen the exhale. And come into the space around us. So on the next exhale, as we breathe deep, softly, closing your eyes. And noticing any sounds around you. If you have anything particularly smelly, noticing that. Noticing where the brain is going, where the thoughts are taking you. And then letting all of that go. Coming into the focus on the breath. And using this time today to center ourselves, focus ourselves, adapt ourselves for the coming day, coming month, coming year. Darwin said that the species that survives the longest is not the strongest or the smartest, but the most adaptable. By training our mind to let go of negative emotions, to let go of even positive emotions, to be in the moment, we become adaptable because we are nowhere but where we are at this time. So with that said, beginning to follow the breath, continuing to follow the breath. 1 on the inhale, 2 on the exhale, up to a count of 10, and then starting over again from 1. You ever start to notice the focus of your spot in the world, noting whether you are thinking or feeling, and then letting that go. If your mind begins to wander to something that you feel has been holding you in one spot, has been holding your attention, will you be able to let it go? Or will you be able to adapt in another way around it, through it? Holding on to that thought for just a moment. And then letting it go. Coming back to the breath, coming back to the focus on that count 1 to 10. Next time you reach count 10, letting go of that focus. Letting your mind do whatever it wants. Starting to come back into the space around you. Before you open your eyes, noticing any smells, any sounds, but in particular, noticing any thoughts. Noticing where this meditation has taken you today, noticing any feeling about your body, about your mind, about your sense of purpose and direction, about your willingness and ability to adapt, and then opening your eyes. And we'll be done for today.
Hi, everyone. This is Z from Yonkers Public Library. Thanks so much to Sally Pinto and Alexis and Barbara from Newark. Thank you to our community partners, WJCS, the City of Yonkers Office for the Aging, Westchester County Legislator Ruth Walter, Friends of Crestwood Library, and Yonkers Public Library for making this phenomenal partnership. And we thank each and every one of you for being part of our wellness community. Be well, stay well.